Graph using standard form. Now standard form is in the form ax plus by equals c. Now there's a few shortcuts if we want to use standard form to help us figure out how to graph it quickly. Okay, now here are the shortcuts, and this is something that you're going to memorize if that's what you decide to do. I'm going to try to find two things, the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Now, the way you normally find an x-intercept is you substitute 0 in for y and then solve for x. But the shortcut is if you were to do that, if you were just to pretend that y isn't there, you would have ax equals c. So let's kind of do these shortcuts so you can see what happens. The x-intercept is found by doing ax equals c. In order to get x all by itself, you divide a from both sides, and the shortcut is found by doing x equals c over a. Now we'll figure out what that means in a minute. Similarly, if I were to normally find the y-intercept, the way you do that is substitute 0 in for x. When you do that, the ax goes away and you're left with by equals c. So in order to get y all by itself, you divide both sides by b. Now if you're like, I don't like any of this, can we just skip to the shortcuts? Fine, here you are. So the shortcut for the x-intercept is x equals c over a. Well, what's a, b, and c? Well, if your ax plus by equals c and your 3x plus 5y equals negative 5, then my a is going to be 3, my b is going to be 5, and my c is going to be negative 5. So my x-intercept is going to be negative 5 over 3. Not pleasant, but that's what it is. My y-intercept is going to be c over b, which is negative 5 over regular 5, which simplifies to negative 1. Now what I do is I put points where those intercepts are. So the x-intercept is negative 5 over 3. Now negative 5 over 3 is the same as 1.6 repeating. So we go to the x-axis and we go to where we think is 1.6 repeating and we put a dot right there. We go to the y-axis and we go to negative 1. So here's the y-axis. My y-intercept is negative 1, so let me get some colors out. Negative 1. And we put a dot where we think is our y-intercept. Now that's a whole lot more pleasant than negative 5 over 3. Now what we can do that we have two dots is we can connect those dots and we can be done with the problem. And this is me trying to do the best that I can, and I'll give myself a little bit of credit. That's not too bad. But that's how you graph using standard form. It's not the best thing to do, not the best idea, but that's how you would do it if that's the way you decide to do it. You could use these shortcuts right here.